Hey guys, this is Link 2012, and today I would like to show you something cool that I just figured out in Minecraft. Did you know that if you shift and then jump 1, 2, 3 times, when you throw experience bottles, they summon chickens? Oh! Isn't that beautiful? Okay, let's do it. Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3. Woo! Wait, can you do multiple? Multiple? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Alright guys, so it is Link 2012 here, and today we're going to be doing some more Dissent concept spoilers. So I guess we'll get right to that. Alright guys, so here we go. Today we're going to be covering the Whispers. The Whispers are a special area, a mob I made for an area I've actually already completed. You can check it out on the Dissent thread. Oh, and for those of you that don't know what Dissent is, you can go and look at the thread. We'll tell you. Essentially, it's a CTM map. And so there's these guys in one of the areas, and they're kind of unique. What they'll do is that when you get close to them, they'll try to run away from you, except for if they're against a wall. So I guess we'll just go into the survival and see what they do. Doesn't look too harmful, just a basic ray, you know, not too much, right? Oh wow! Oh wow, that's crazy. He just exploded in my face. What in the world is that? No, don't do that again. Don't. Oh no, dude. Oh no. So as you can probably tell, those guys are pretty OP. Well, not too much. Normally, they wouldn't be able to. Half the time they don't explode because of the way they're set up. Additionally, players will also be expected to have resistance, and so this armor I'm wearing isn't actually the best of armor, etc., etc. These guys are pretty balanced, but they are pretty awesome. They'll essentially try to run away from you, so you can't actually try to hit them with the sword. If you do, they don't have too much health though. You'll have to be very fast for that. They take about 2 hits with a power 5 bow. Yeah, just 2 hits. So you can take them down. There's also plenty of trees in the area, so you can hide behind their beams. It involves a lot of strategy trying to avoid these guys, and that's why I have it set up that way. They also have these neat sounds and particles that I add with like every mob I make, because they make them awesomer. And that's about it, I think. I guess we'll go take a look at the redstone. Thankfully, I've moved it, that way it's just over here. Actually, believe it or not, these are still in the spawn chunks, even though spawn is way over there. So, where's the redstone for this? Here we go. Okay, so, essentially, this whole portion over here, this giant thing with all these command blocks, this is running, despite what it says. Sometimes it doesn't flicker because it lags. Don't worry, it doesn't actually lag your game, it just lags the block updates for this region. So essentially what's happening here is it's taking and testing for every single damage type in the game, including falling, including poison, etc., etc. And if the player is taking said damage, or has the possibility to be taking said damage, for instance, if they're within 5 blocks of a zombie, it'll activate this. It will keep this other contraption over here from running. And essentially this contraption tries to run every single time that you are damaged. And so when you're damaged, it tests for all the different damages in the game except the beams from those guys. And so in this area, this actually isn't all the damages in the game. It doesn't include drowning, etc. It's just for this area, actually. And so if you do take a damage that is excluded from this array, then it will activate this little contraption over here, which says that if there is one of these whisper guys within a radius of 50 of the player, which is how far their beam goes, then it will summon the charged creeper. And it will also keep it from doing a double charged creeper because of the way it's set up. I just don't want it to like spaz out and destroy the game. And yeah, that's about it. There isn't too much redstone to it. There's actually quite a bit of redstone. It's one of the bigger things. Don't get freaked out, this isn't too much. I mean, it is a lot actually. Why do I keep saying it's not too much? Oh, it's really interesting. Which one's this? This is a taunt P. So there's one where if you're within the radius of a witch, there's a witch over here, it actually sets up a poison. It has a poison objective where it thinks it tests for if you have poison. So say he hits me with a poison potion. Well, I'm taking damage for the next 30 seconds, regardless if that witch is around me or not. So it has it set up so that way if you're within that radius of the witch, you get a certain amount of poison time, and the guardian can't hit you. So it's kind of absurdly limited. You'll have to be kind of out in the open with these guys in order to actually get the explosion effect, which in my opinion is pretty awesome, even if it activates only once in a while. Oh, this might not actually go because of the witch poison. Yeah. So you're probably wondering, Link, how did you make these guys run away from you? Well, actually, that's kind of simple. Essentially, I have 3 little adult ocelots that this Whisper is riding. And essentially, they have Wither and Resistance. They only have Resistance when the Whispers are on them, though. So if I were to kill said Whisper, the Resistance will go away, and the poor kitties will die. And that is how I get rid of them. And essentially, that's what makes them have this AI that makes them run around. That being said, I think that's just about it. Oh, I was rewatching some of the footage, and I said charged creeper for a moment there. It's not charged creepers that spawn, it's just normal creepers. So, boom. Yeah, it's just a normal creeper. A charged creeper would be too overpowered. But, additionally, if you're playing on a different difficulty, such as easy, obviously this is going to be easier. I'm playing on hard difficulty, so these guys are expected to do a buttload of damage. Some of the things I'm noticing and testing is that the areas are too easy. Not necessarily because the mobs don't have enough health, just because they don't have enough damage. Actually, they have too much health. So we'll balance that later on in beta. So yeah, I guess that's about all for this mob in this episode. If you have any cool ideas for mobs, just let me know in the comments, because I don't really have many ideas right now, and I'm working on a new area, and my brain's just like... So, yeah, you could actually be featured in the map, or have your ideas implemented. Until then, make sure you have yourselves a great day. Bye-bye.